Good morning. I'm Allison Davies, and I'm the Communications Assistant with Regional Tourism Organization 7. And I'm joined this morning by Paul McGrath, the Project Coordinator for the County of Bruce, and Tori Matichuk, Business Development Coordinator for the County of Bruce. We're here today to talk about the Business to Bruce program. Thanks so much for joining me to help with the video series. I was hoping we could just start off with an overview of the services that Business to Bruce offers operators and potential startups in Bruce County.
Sounds good. So I guess the Business to Bruce program is one of our programs that we offer through our Economic Development Department with the County of Bruce. And our general mandate through the program is to inspire, attract, and support businesses, as well as our communities, entrepreneurs, and potential investors in the area. And so through the program, we offer a variety of resources, guidance, and access to grant opportunities to assist aspiring new or existing businesses throughout the county.
Yeah, and some of those supports, they did include hosting workshops, which are free, training seminars to help educate our entrepreneurs and allow them for opportunities for networking with other entrepreneurs and business owners. We do free one-on-one consultations with ourselves as business advisors, and we provide direct guidelines to clients to help them navigate through their entrepreneurial journey. The Business to Bruce program, it also focuses on business attraction strategies. So we develop these strategies alongside our municipal and local leaders to help define their competitive strengths. And then we try to bring the right business mix to the communities through that strategy.
Great. And so obviously this program would be great for someone looking to start or expand a business in Bruce County. If that's their case, what sort of support can you offer them?
Actually, a really great variety. Paul mentioned a few of our resources. So one of our really great resources is actually the free guidance we offer through our one-on-one consultations. So we'll sit down with a business owner or someone looking at starting up for the first time and help them kind of navigate that process of what they need to do to get up and running, or if they're already existing, what their plans may be to expand down the road. So we can also offer business planning and assistance through navigating like their financial statements, etc. We have really great training through a variety of experts and professionals in the area. So we'll host webinars nowadays, back in the day, seminars, of course, pre-COVID, and also access to great mentorship opportunity. So we'll partner a client up with a mentor who can help them really focus on those areas that they're seeking assistance with or could use that extra one-up. Also just things like marketing research and understanding their industry, as well as Paul mentioned, the best community within Bruce County that maybe their business could operate or potentially expand in. We also have a great roster of connections through our municipal partners and other organizations such as our chambers and business improvement areas. And in addition to that, access to grants and funding through a variety of our programs, as well as referrals to other government resources, as well as private sector resources and assistance. So all in all, we're kind of that one-stop shop. And if we don't know the answer, we're here to try to help that business owner find that resource.
Great. And that's a huge list of opportunities, obviously. And as you mentioned, things are different right now. So yeah, I was hoping we could touch on what supports are specifically in place to help businesses dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, I guess, Paul, I'll start off with that. So we
Sure.
have a number of different resources and programs we've initiated. One of them is our Emergency Business Sustainability Loan. And so that was a program that we've launched in partnership with our Bruce Community Futures Development Corporation and Saugeen Economic Development Corporation, where we're offering up to $20,000 in interest-free, or sorry, low-interest loan. And again, up to $20,000 repayable over 5 years, low penalties, no payment of repayment or principal or interest payments for the first 6 months. So a huge opportunity to assist a business owner struggling potentially with that cash flow or operational struggles during COVID. Additionally, we have our Business Pivot Adaptation Grant, which is focused on assisting a business owner with the costs associated to pivot or adapt their business due to COVID. So we've seen a really great variety of applicants apply for such things as maybe going online for the first time ever, offering e-commerce services, doing takeout or delivery, installing a takeout window perhaps at their restaurant, or as a manufacturer, perhaps they've shifted their entire operations and are making something new, perhaps PPE or hand sanitizer, let's say. So those costs associated through that, we're offering $5,000 non-repayable grants actually for that. So we have $400,000 that we're awarding to local business owners in 2020. And of course, we're still offering our general core services in terms of business consultations. We've shifted all of our stuff online. So whether they be via phone or through a video conferencing platform, we're still able to continue to offer our general assistance through these times.
Great.
Yeah, and I'll speak to the Spark program that we had running last month. So we had I think we ended up giving this grant in particular was designed for from our tourism innovation lab that we had ran previous years, and we adapted it and expanded it. So what it does is it helps tourism-based businesses, and the adaptation we took to it for the COVID-19 was that we're looking for businesses that tourism-based businesses that would re-image or retool their operations. So we ended up giving out 11 grants. I think there was about 35 applicants towards the program, and yeah, so it was really successful, and hopefully it's going to really make a big difference for those tourism-based businesses. Another one that we're partnered up with the OBIA and Digital Main Street. This grant in particular, the purpose of this one was this is funded by the federal government this time. So this program ran last year, and the provincial government funded it. But this year it's the federal government that's putting it forward. And what it does is the digital transformation grant, if your business is within a community improvement plan area or like a downtown or commercial zoning, what they're looking to do is to give out $2,500 grants for people to help re-image or rebuild their websites or create new websites if they had to. So it's the popular program, and I'm looking forward to people taking up on that one. There's also another program that they're offering called Shop Here, and that program, what they'll do is they'll help businesses create an online shopping cart through Shopify. And that's all free. This doesn't cost anything for the business owner for the first 3 months for that program. Then after that, it's a monthly fee for Shopify. But it's great to get online and start selling products online and to have someone walk you through that whole process. And then we're launching today actually a new grant, so that's July 23rd, and it's our Business Safety Supplies grant. So this can be grants for helping businesses offset some of the costs that they've had to do for like personal protective equipment, any type of things that they're doing to keep their employees or their visitors safe. And that it could be masks, hand sanitizers, directional signage, and it's up to $1,500 for each business. And yeah, so we're looking forward to that one. I know it's going to make a big difference for a lot of people.
Great. I've been so impressed with the ability of the local businesses to pivot and to be resilient in the face of all of this. And it's pretty awesome to know there's that level of support from the county. So I will make sure to include direct links to all those applications below the video, and then people, hopefully your phone will be ringing off the hook.
Great.
Yeah, and then I just wondered if you could give us some examples of some of the successes you've had with the Business to Bruce program. I know it's always nice to talk about the businesses you've thrived via your work.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have so many successful businesses in Bruce County and that have received as well direct assistance through our programs. As Paul mentioned, there's a few additional ones through our Economic Development Department, but even just focusing solely on the business development side of things, there's a number of businesses that we've assisted in the last few years. Specifically, we'd like to highlight a couple. One being Surfs Up in Kincardine. Tara Coates is a great female entrepreneur who started an eco-friendly surf shop based out of the Kincardine, Ontario, and she offers the retail goods as well as rentals for people to learn how to paddleboard or surf on Lake Huron. So really great business. She accessed our Starter Company Plus program and received a $5,000 grant, I believe back in 2017. And she was one of those great individuals who mentioned the money wasn't the thing that really assisted her. It was the training, it was the mentorship that helped her take that business to the next level in understanding how to operate successfully. And she's done a great job. Just in the last 2 years, she's expanded to opening up now an extra 2 locations. So she has a location in Goderich as well as just opened up a 3rd location in Lucknow, Ontario. So really great entrepreneur, huge advocate of our programs, and we're a huge advocate of her, of course, as well. So she's done a great job. As well, a really great restaurant in addition to our small village, Ripley, Ontario, was Fig Studio Kitchen. So Dave and Veronica were another great entrepreneurial couple we worked with, and they really found great value in the mentorship, specifically offered through one of our mentors who is a certified professional accountant. And so opening a restaurant is a really, it's a big endeavor, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong. And so through this type of program, through Business to Bruce, as well as mentorship and training, we helped them navigate those areas and make sure that they were financially sound and, understanding what their future goals are, things to avoid, understanding their target market. So they have a really great upscale coastal kind of cuisine restaurant based out of Ripley, and it's been 2 years since they've opened, and to date they're still hugely successful. So we're really proud of them as well.
Yeah, and I'll speak to one in Paisley, Tomboy Ice Cream. So they opened up last year, and it's funny because they're in Paisley, and they're artisan ice cream, like they're really high-end ice cream, homemade ice cream. And it's a perfect fit for them because through our other program that we offer in the county, the Spruce to Bruce program, we are able to brand Paisley with the local leaders as the artistic river village. So it's a perfect fit for the community, and they fit right in, and their storefronts amazing there. So yeah, Tammy, she's accessed the Starter Company Plus program as well, with the mentorship, the supports, and a lot of training one-on-one. We've discussed several things with her, with marketing, different ideas, and it's actually exciting. This year they're expanding into Port Elgin at the Mild-Made Cheese House at the beach. So they're preparing the product in Paisley and then taking over to Port Elgin and selling it there as a high-end desserts or really nice artisan ice cream desserts. So yeah, it's great. It's great seeing the businesses growing and expanding, and being able to kind of help them along the way just to get there. So yeah.
And one thing to note as well quickly, as Paul mentioned, Tomboy accessing Spruce to Bruce as well. Even Fig Studio as well as Surfs Up both access Spruce to Bruce in addition to our Business to Bruce program. So that's one of the great things, is that we kind of have this whole triage service that, there's so many different types of resources and supports out there, and not just the financial aspect, that educational support and networking and helping them just navigate what their goals are, and helping them realize that through our programs as well as those other connections.
Yeah, that's awesome when you're able to leverage several different things through your team. I think sometimes people don't always understand just how much there is out there for them. So that's why we wanted to do these videos, to kind of break it down and make them realize it's definitely worth picking up the phone and seeing what there is available. So if someone is interested in connecting with your team at the county and the Business to Bruce program, what's the best way for them to go about that?
I would say first and foremost is to make sure you're signed up for the newsletter, because that way you're going to hear about all the new programs, supports, or any changes that we're making to help support businesses. And that's if you go to the brucecounty.on.ca and then go under business and then grants, you'll see a sign up form there, and that's also where you can get a lot of the grant information. Or you can reach out to us via email, and that's info@businesstobruce.com, or you can phone us at 1-800-268-3838. So yeah, that's probably the easiest way of getting hold of us.
Okay, great. Thanks. I appreciate you guys taking the time to explain it all. I do think we have some amazing people across Bruce, Grey, and Simcoe that are here to help, and hopefully you'll be hearing from even more local business owners.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
That's what we're here for.
Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Thanks, Allison.
Awesome. Thanks, Allison. Take care.